Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Gives it to the back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now it's second down here. Defense not pressing this time. Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Great move in the open field. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bruins.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Furtado. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Who makes the grab? Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Oh, a reverse. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now to try here for the extra point. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him. He's sacked.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years. And it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Using his legs here. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Handoff to the right side.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Furtado. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The short completion to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll try the right here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun handoff here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags with the throw. The first down pickup, tackled at the 45.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's O'Grady. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defense... up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. You try a downfield shot, that's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking to scramble. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Hurtado. Who makes the grab?
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the single back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Linebacker shifting around now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Pass is caught. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. No huddle now for the offense. And we're going to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pressure is coming. He left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go as he's being hit. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain for 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Hurtado. It's complete. Stopped at the 33. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And they picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Trying to run, it's from Brady.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And now the handoff. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they go in front here in the second half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT puts him up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. UCLA offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Bruins come up the line to crank the tempo up here. An inside give now from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And the wideout goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Intercepted in the end zone. Past the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia.
Wow, that's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
UCLA offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the game just good enough for a first down. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Ball handed to the running back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right. A big play moves the ball across midfield. The opponent's 43. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick throw caught on the left side. Finding some room at the 25. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game.
UCLA.
Back in motion now. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. He hands it off from the gun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Georgia offense is back out on the field. It's O'Grady. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
To throw, it's Furtado. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Fighting him off. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. No chance to catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's complete downfield. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. 4th out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Bruins pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Back to throw again. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Bruins trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Georgia.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looking to pass. It's Furtado trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The defense with more pre-snap movement. He's going to take off here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
How much do they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Very important possession here. Defense did a great job preserving that three-point lead. Now it's the offense's turn to build that cushion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Now it's second down here. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. UCLA offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking right, this one caught. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Bringing pressure. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. He's got it down to the 25. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the state